My beloved child, what I am about to tell you will change the direction of your life. Do not ignore this message. Now come closer for a moment. Quiet the noise of the world and allow your heart to listen. I have been speaking to you long before this moment, whispering through the winds that brushed your face, through the silent hours when you felt alone, through the deep ache inside you that asked questions no one else could answer. I know how heavy your journey has felt. I have seen the nights when your thoughts circled endlessly, when your strength seemed to drain like water slipping through your hands. And yet even there, even in the places where you believed you had reached the end of yourself, you were not standing at an ending. You were standing at a doorway you could not yet recognize. There are moments in life when every plan collapses, when every voice around you falls silent, when every path you trusted suddenly disappears into mist. In those moments, your spirit trembles because it thinks it has lost everything. But what your soul calls loss is often the sacred opening through which I step closer. When the noise fades, you finally hear the quiet truth that was always meant for you. When the doors of the world close, the gates of heaven begin to glow. I have watched you struggle to hold everything together. You tried to be strong for everyone, tried to carry responsibilities that were never meant to crush your shoulders. You believed you had to solve every problem with your own mind, fix every broken piece with your own effort. But there is a deeper rhythm to life, a current flowing beneath all things, and that current has always been my presence guiding you even when you could not see it. Right now, in this very breath, something sacred is happening within you. The walls around your heart are softening. The exhaustion you feel is not failure. It is the moment when your spirit finally opens its hands and allows me to move. You have reached the place where pretending ends and truth begins. And that place, my child, is holy ground. Feel my love moving toward you like a calm ocean under moonlight. Not rushing, not demanding, simply arriving again and again without ever turning away. Let that love surround you the way morning light slowly fills a quiet room. There is no force here, no pressure, only a gentle presence reminding you that you were never meant to carry life alone. Your heart has been thirsty for peace. I can feel the cracks formed by worry, disappointment, and the silent battles you rarely tell anyone about. But peace is not far from you. Imagine soft rain falling across dry earth after a long season of heat. The soil drinks slowly at first, then deeply, until life begins stirring again beneath the surface. That is what my presence is doing within you now. There is a quiet joy already awakening inside your spirit. At first it may feel small, almost hidden, like a tiny spring forming beneath layers of rock, but springs do not stay hidden forever. Water finds its path. Light finds its opening. And joy, once born in the soul, grows stronger with every breath you take. You have asked for signs. You have wondered if anyone truly sees your effort, your pain, your longing to become more than your circumstances. I see it all. Nothing about your life has been invisible to me. Every tear, every prayer spoken in frustration, every whisper of hope you thought was too fragile to matter, I heard it. There is something important I want you to understand. The delays you feared were not punishments. The silence you experienced was not abandonment. Many times I was preparing spaces you could not yet see. Aligning people, shifting unseen doors, arranging moments that will eventually unfold like sunrise after a long night. Look with the eyes of your spirit now and imagine a vast horizon before you. The sky is beginning to glow with warm gold. This is the first vision I place in your heart tonight, a field of light stretching endlessly, where the air itself seems alive with possibility. Walk into that light in your imagination. Notice how the weight you carried begins to fall away with every step. Notice how your breathing becomes easier. This is what happens when you allow my presence to lead instead of fear. You have spent so much time worrying about survival that you forgot you were created for abundance of spirit, abundance of love, abundance of purpose. Your life was never designed to be a small, cramped space filled with anxiety. It was designed like an open sky where blessings can travel freely. Now listen closely, because your soul is ready to hear this. Now rise, my child. Not in struggle, not in panic. Rise in awareness, rise in trust. Rise in the understanding that the same power that paints galaxies across the universe is capable of guiding the details of your life. As you rise, imagine golden light beginning above your head. This is the second vision I place before you. See it clearly. A warm cascade of shimmering gold pouring gently downward like sunlight passing through crystal. This light touches your mind first, calming every storm of thought. Then it moves through your heart, loosening every knot of fear. Then it flows through your entire body, restoring strength you believed was gone. This golden presence is the energy of grace, the a quiet miracle that works without noise, yet changes everything it touches. Many people chase blessings outside themselves without realizing that the doorway to transformation begins within their own spirit. You are not forgotten. You are not late. You are not unworthy of what you dream about. There are paths opening that your eyes have not yet discovered. There are opportunities moving toward you even now, guided by timing far wiser than human clocks. I know there were moments when doubt whispered that your efforts meant nothing. Moments when comparison stole your confidence. Moments when you looked at the world and wondered if success, peace, and prosperity were meant for others but not for you. But those thoughts were never truth. They were shadows passing over a bright sky. Inside you there is a design placed there long ago, a spark of creativity, intelligence, courage, and compassion. That spark has never gone out. Even when you felt lost, it continued glowing quietly beneath the surface of your life. Imagine now a massive gate standing before you. This is the third vision I offer to your heart. The gate is tall, luminous, and ancient, as though it has waited centuries for your arrival. Symbols of light shimmer across its surface. As you approach, you realize something astonishing. It was never locked. Your fear simply made it appear closed. Place your hand on the gate. Feel its warmth. Slowly push it open. As it moves, a new landscape appears beyond it. Streams of opportunity, fields of purpose, paths filled with people who will uplift you, ideas that will inspire you, resources you once believed were impossible. Step forward. Your life is not defined by the limitations you were taught to believe. The world may measure worth through status, money, recognition, and comparison. But I measure through alignment, faith, courage, and the willingness to grow beyond yesterday. And yes, abundance can flow through your life in beautiful ways. Wealth is not merely coins or numbers. It is the expansion of energy, creativity, connection, and opportunity. When your heart aligns with truth and gratitude, the channels of provision begin opening naturally. I am guiding you toward a future where your mind becomes clear, your actions become focused, and your opportunities multiply like seeds carried by the wind. But abundance flows best into a spirit that trusts rather than fears. So release the belief that you must force everything alone. Receive this blessing. Let it rest on you like sunlight warming your shoulders on a quiet morning. Let it move through your thoughts, rewriting the stories that once limited you. Let it expand your vision so you begin to recognize doors that were invisible before. There are ideas waiting for you, skills waiting to awaken in you, people waiting to cross your path at the perfect moment. The universe is far more responsive than you realize. When faith replaces constant worry, signals begin aligning. You may not see the full path tonight, that is all right. You only need the courage to take the next step in front of you. Clarity grows as movement begins. Your heart has carried questions about purpose. Why you were placed where you are. Why certain struggles appeared. Why your desires feel larger than your current situation. The answer is simple yet powerful: expansion. A seed must break its shell before it becomes a tree. A river must carve through rock before reaching the open ocean. And a soul must pass through uncertainty before discovering its true authority. Every challenge you faced strengthened muscles in your spirit that comfort never could. Compassion grew in you. Awareness deepened in you. Determination quietly formed within you like steel beneath velvet. There is a season ahead where those hidden strengths will begin revealing themselves. Picture gentle rain falling again, but this time it is not only water, it is miracle rain. Each drop carries new opportunities, new clarity, new connections, new inspiration. It touches the ground of your life and seeds begin awakening everywhere. Seeds of creativity, seeds of courage, seeds of prosperity. You will start noticing small changes first. A conversation that sparks an idea, a piece of knowledge that unlocks a skill. A moment of confidence that pushes you to act where you once hesitated. These are not coincidences. They are signals that alignment has begun. Stay open. Stay curious. Stay willing to move when inspiration nudges you. Remember, my presence does not push you through fear. It invites you through faith. Let gratitude become the language of your mornings. Let trust become the rhythm of your decisions. Let peace become the atmosphere surrounding your work and relationships. And when doubt returns, as it sometimes will, simply return your attention to the light within your chest. That glow is your connection to something eternal. Now breathe slowly and allow these words to settle deep into your spirit. I am guided by divine wisdom. I am open to unexpected blessings. Prosperity flows toward my life. My path is unfolding with perfect timing. I am supported by unseen grace. My heart attracts opportunity and peace. Feel those truths anchoring inside you. Words become powerful when they are spoken with belief. They reshape the patterns of your mind and the direction of your actions. You are not standing outside your destiny. You are walking directly through it, even when the road feels confusing. The story of your life is still being written, and many beautiful chapters have not yet been revealed. There will be days ahead when your confidence rises like the morning sun. There will also be quiet days meant for reflection and growth. Both are valuable, both are necessary. Nothing is wasted when your spirit remains open to learning. If you could see your future from my perspective, you would realize how many possibilities are already moving toward you. Doors you cannot yet imagine. Friendships that will strengthen you. Insights that will transform your direction. So release the pressure of trying to control every outcome. Walk with awareness instead. Notice the small miracles, the unexpected help, the moments when courage appears exactly when needed. Life is filled with subtle guidance for those who slow down enough to recognize it. You are deeply loved, not in a distant way, but in a presence that surrounds every step you take. When you celebrate, that love celebrates with you. When you struggle, that love stays beside you patiently until your strength returns. There is a future where you look back at this season and understand why it unfolded the way it did. You will see how certain closed doors protected you, how certain delays prepared you, how certain challenges shaped the wisdom you now carry. Until then, continue forward with a heart willing to trust. Let hope be stronger than fear, let faith be louder than doubt. Let curiosity lead you into places growth is waiting. The light within you was never meant to remain hidden. There are people who will be encouraged simply by your persistence. There are moments when your words, your ideas, your actions will become the answer to someone else's quiet prayer. That is how life works when souls begin awakening to their deeper purpose. Blessings move not only toward you, but through you. And as that flow begins, abundance expands naturally. Opportunities multiply, confidence strengthens, gratitude deepens. Your world becomes wider than the worries that once filled it. So tonight, as your mind becomes calm and your heart becomes steady, allow yourself to rest in this truth. You are guided, you are seen, and your path is unfolding with intention. The light is already moving ahead of you, preparing places you will soon arrive. Walk forward peacefully, you are held within divine love, and everything meant for you is finding its way. And as you continue walking through the quiet landscape of your life, something subtle begins to shift within you. The air feels different, almost as if the universe itself has leaned closer to whisper. The heaviness that once clung to your thoughts slowly loosens its grip. You begin to notice space inside your mind again. Space where fear once echoed loudly. In that space, my voice becomes clearer. I have never spoken to you through chaos. I speak through stillness, through the gentle knowing that settles in your chest when truth arrives. And right now, that truth is unfolding softly around you. There were times you believed you had fallen behind in life. You compared your journey with others and quietly wondered if something in you was missing. But listen carefully, because this is important for your soul to understand. Your path has never been late. Your timing has never been wrong. What you call delay was often preparation happening beyond your sight. A sculptor does not rush the masterpiece. Every strike, every pause, every adjustment carries intention. In the same way, your life has been shaped carefully. Even the moments that confused you had meaning beneath them. Think back to the nights when you felt uncertain about everything. Those nights were not empty. They were moments when your spirit was learning to listen beyond the noise of the world. The world trains people to chase constant movement, constant approval, constant proof. But real transformation begins in quiet places, where the soul finally hears its own truth. The opportunities meant for you start recognizing your presence. The people meant to cross your path begin appearing naturally. The confidence you once tried to force begins growing quietly from within. You do not have to chase everything anymore. Some things will begin moving toward you. But there is something I ask of you in return. Keep your heart open. Bitterness closes doors that faith would open. Fear clouds the vision that hope makes clear. And comparison steals the energy meant for your own growth. Instead, choose awareness. Notice the lessons hidden inside everyday moments. Notice how even small progress changes the direction of your future. Notice how strength grows gradually, like roots spreading beneath the soil long before a tree becomes visible. You are becoming stronger than you realize, and soon you will notice something surprising. Situations that once overwhelmed you will no longer feel as powerful. Challenges that once drained your spirit will become opportunities to respond differently. That is the quiet evidence of transformation. Your mind is learning peace. Your spirit is learning authority. Your heart is remembering trust. There will be moments ahead when inspiration touches you suddenly, like a spark in darkness, an idea about your future, a vision about something you could build, learn, create, or share. Do not ignore those sparks. They are invitations. Every great path begins as a whisper in someone's mind. The world often celebrates the finished success but forgets the quiet moment when the idea first appeared. That moment is sacred. Protect it. Explore it. Take steps toward it even if they seem small. You do not need to see the entire staircase to take the first step upward. And remember this as well, abundance flows best through movement. When your energy becomes active, learning, building, creating, trying, new doors begin recognizing your effort. Your life is not meant to remain stagnant. You were designed for expansion. Expansion of wisdom. Expansion of opportunity. Expansion of impact. Expansion of joy. Somewhere ahead of you are moments that will make you smile in disbelief. Moments when you realize that the struggle you once questioned was quietly preparing you to handle greater blessings. Because blessings require readiness. When a person's heart grows stronger, they can carry more responsibility, more influence, more abundance without losing themselves. That is what has been happening within you. You have been expanding, even during days when it felt like nothing was changing. Even during nights when doubt tried to convince you that progress had stopped. Growth often hides beneath the surface before it becomes visible, just like seeds beneath the soil. And when the season arrives, the ground breaks open with life. I want you to picture something now. Imagine standing under a vast sky filled with stars brighter than anything you have ever seen. The night is peaceful, almost sacred. Suddenly, streams of light begin falling gently from the heavens, not burning like meteors, but glowing softly like living sparks. Each spark carries a possibility. One carries an opportunity. Another carries an idea. Another carries healing. Another carries connection. They drift slowly toward the earth, and one by one they begin landing around you. This is how blessings often arrive. Quietly, unexpectedly, gently entering your life when your heart is open enough to notice. You do not have to force miracles. Many of them simply need permission to enter. And right now your spirit is opening in ways it never did before. You are learning to trust again, learning to hope again, learning to believe that your future can be larger than your past. That belief alone changes everything, because belief reshapes the way you act, and the way you act reshapes the world around you. Soon you will notice yourself making decisions with more clarity, saying yes to growth, saying no to distractions that once drained your energy, protecting your time, your focus, and your peace more intentionally. That is not selfishness, that is wisdom awakening. The life you want cannot be built while constantly giving your energy to things that weaken your spirit. Focus is a sacred resource. When you protect it, your progress accelerates. And as your focus sharpens, so will your vision. You will begin seeing opportunities where others only see obstacles. You will begin recognizing patterns that once confused you. You will begin understanding your own strengths more clearly. Confidence grows naturally from that awareness. Not loud confidence meant to impress others, but quiet confidence that knows its direction. The kind that cannot easily be shaken. The kind that continues forward even when challenges appear. And there will still be challenges. Life always contains them. But challenges will no longer feel like proof that you are failing. Instead, they will feel like training for your next level. A mountain climber does not curse the mountain for being steep. The climb is what creates the strength needed to reach the summit. Your journey has been doing the same, preparing you, strengthening you, positioning you. And the beautiful thing is, you are still at the beginning of what is possible. The chapters ahead of you carry experiences your present mind can barely imagine. New environments, new knowledge, new victories, new friendships, new doors of prosperity. Do not shrink your expectations based on yesterday's limitations. Life has far more creativity than you give it credit for. Allow your imagination to stretch. Allow your goals to grow. Allow your faith to widen the horizon of what you think is possible. Because when your vision expands, your actions begin aligning with a larger future. And step by step, that future begins moving closer. So continue walking forward with patience and curiosity. Continue listening to the quiet guidance rising inside your heart. Continue choosing growth even when comfort tries to pull you backward. The road ahead is not empty. It is preparing for your arrival. And every step you take in awareness brings you closer to the life that has been waiting for you all along. You are moving forward. You are unfolding. You are becoming. And the light walking beside you has never left.